Doma Sports Talk, worldwide, with some news in the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get cussed, baby. Now, let's talk a little bit of Undisputed, So it's only like two people we could talk about if we ain't talking about stuff way back, way back 20 years ago. Undisputed, right? So we talking about some Oleksandr Usyk. Oleksandr Usyk about to fight a guy named Tyrone Spong. I'm not going to act like I know the guy, but he's undefeated, right? In his first heavyweight fight. He was about to fight Carlos Takam, and he was injured himself. Well, Oleksandr Usyk, they're selling pretty good. They're going to fight at DePaul University, right? And it's sold about 6,000 tickets, only 600 seats left. People really want to go see the fight, and it's very good for fighting, period, for boxing. That he's not even fighting at home again. And at least he sold tickets. They probably gonna sell, let's say, 7,000 of them. And if you want to get a comparable to Tyson Fury versus Otto Wallen, we sold 1,500. Right, that's what the numbers that have been out there. So the people are trying to see Oleksandr Usyk, and they should be. They should be. Oleksandr Usyk, right, is arguably the number one pound-for-pound fighter. I know a lot of people, we put people in front of them and them other names, but them other names ain't doing stuff what this guy's done. I'm talking this guy has went and won the title in Poland from Glowacki, who Glowacki was undefeated, took his O in his hometown, right? That's what he did. Then he goes and beat Michael Hunter in the States, right? We know what Michael Hunter's doing right now. That's his only loss. Took Michael Hunter's O. Then he entered the tournament, to the WBSS tournament, and went to Berlin to beat Marco Huck, the legend in the cruiserweight division. Goes beat in Latvia, takes the O from Maurice Briedis in Latvia, in his hometown. Follows it up by a shutout in Marat Gossip's home country of Russia, right? Undisputed cruiserweight champion. Then goes to Liverpool and beats Tony Bellew just to top it off. Tony Bellew coming off those two David Haye wins. Impeccable. There is nothing else to say. He goes to everybody's backyard, not asking about who fight, where, what, this and that. It is incredible for boxing, right? And if you can find someone comparable, let me know. Got to go Cat Williams on you. Don't worry. I'll wait. You know what I'm saying? In boxing, your guy was, hey, we better fight here. My guy, we better fight here. His guy, hey, we can fight sometime where I don't meet you at this weight and all that. Where you want to fight, I'm going there and beat you there. And I have to beat you convincingly because the things that I'm doing are not being celebrated. There's nothing comparable. You'd be talking about Julius Ndungo. That's the only name that comes up with somebody who went to everybody's place to try to get a title. Julius Ndungo just didn't become undisputed because a guy named Terrence Crawford didn't let him beat, but he went there. So let me tell you, Oleksandr Usyk in the heavyweight division, it doesn't matter. His legacy is already sealed. In my opinion, already sealed. He'd be a Hall of Famer on that alone, undisputed alone. And the way he did it, not once at home, that's incredible. So in my opinion, he can't get exposed or whatever. Only thing you can expose him, maybe heavyweight's a little bit too big because doesn't have punching power, but he's very technical. Obviously, you're not doing what he's done. That's incredible. If you don't want me to repeat it again, but I won't. I would like to. Because Poland, Berlin, Latvia, Russia, Liverpool, everybody came from where they got beat up at. That ain't awesome to you? So yeah, arguably number one pound for pound, because the other guys we put up there ain't even thinking about nothing like that. Except for Terrence Crawford. Right? Deontay Wilder and them, he can't, he ain't even up there. That's heavyweight. Leaving him out of it for a minute. But what other fighters are trying to do that? Become undisputed, right? Don't let me get started on Canelo. For example, why is he up there? Undisputed was right there. All he had to do was fight Demetrius Andrade. Do you think that Usyk would have said, no, let me go somewhere else because somebody else is in my division and I don't want to fight him? The difference there? So Usyk is above Canelo, just on that alone, because Canelo's going up here to fight Kovalev that, nobody shouldn't even want. When Undisputed was right there, a fight away, and we let that slip away, right? But he's still supposed to be pound for pound in front of a guy that's done these kind of things because people don't want to see it for what it is. Oleksandr Usyk is one of the baddest dudes running around. So for me, he's going to fight heavyweight against Tyrone Spong, but whatever. Right? If he does well, cool. The heavyweights beware. But even if he doesn't, what he done in cruiserweight, that's damn near unprecedented. Right? It's only a few, the Holyfields of the world, the very best. So let's see what happens going forward. Let's see if his fight, if it's good or how he does in the heavyweight division. But it's good to see that the ticket sales are up, that people are aware of this guy because he deserves it up until now. Doma Sports Talk worldwide, and I'm up out of here, y'all.